Hey guys, if you're anything like me, you probably have hundreds of bags of plastics, boxes and boxes of crankbaits, boxes and boxes of jigs. I wanted to call this video the tackle rat race for a reason. You see, when I first started fishing, I had one fishing rod with a reel, a couple hooks, and I used frozen corn, and I caught a lot of fish and had a lot of fun. Thinking back to last year, looking at my garage, Lord knows I have way too many rods, too many reels, boxes and boxes of plastics, boxes and boxes of crankbaits, everything else you can imagine. And they just sit there. You know why? Because I can only use one rod and one reel at a time with one lure. Oftentimes I think we get caught up in what's the latest winning lure on the Bassmaster series, or what the guy in the FLW won the tournament with this week. We feel like we have to log on to Tackle Warehouse and quickly snatch up all the remaining stock of whatever that lure was. We feel like we have to save all of our money and buy the $400 reel, $400 rod. I just don't think it's necessary. Spent a lot of time the past couple weeks thinking about, why do we have all this stuff? Listen, I know it's fun. Every time Tackle Warehouse has a sale, can't wait. Spend all my money. $5 shipping. Can't wait to get the box. Open it up with all the goodies in there. I know for me in 2013, I want to take my fishing back to a simpler approach. There were times when I was taking the boat out, taking 7, 8, 9 different rods. Felt like I was spending all my time switching between rods, always changing my lures. Realized I wasn't having a lot of time with my lure in the water. Go fishing around shore, ended up carrying a huge backpack full of tackle, 3 or 4 rods under my arms. Realized I'm not having a lot of fun fishing. I'm spending too much time fooling around with my stuff. Also, been seeing a lot of youngsters on the internet, on the different forums, that I think get caught up in wanting to have the most expensive gear, the latest, and the greatest. I think they're getting in over their heads and not taking the time to develop certain techniques. Instead of taking the time to focus on learning to fish the crankbaits, mastering that technique, moving on maybe spinner baits, learning how to throw plastics. It seems like all the latest rage is throwing the big swim baits, the umbrella rig, and I think those are great. They have their time and their place. But I think for a lot of young anglers, they need to spend the time more with the basics. So, 2013, I know that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to the basics. I'm going to try to simplify things. Small example here. A couple bags of plastics, a couple jigs, a couple crankbaits. I mean, when I look at my collection, I have it all. I mean, God forbid, look over here. I even have pink worms. Who needs those? Now, I know it's kind of silly. A little bit of satire in this video, but I think it's important that people get back to a more simple approach. This is more geared towards the younger guys, younger gals that I see on the internet, on the forums, making videos. Really hone your skills with the basics. Take the time to learn different techniques and really learn them, and not just go out and waste time throwing whatever you saw on the Bassmaster series or the guy pushing products on YouTube. I mean, let's face it, the lure companies, they're out there to make money. They're almost out there more to catch you than to make products that catch fish. Everything has to be the most realistic. Quite frankly, I don't think the fish really realizes when they're biting something what's on top of the lure, whether it has pretty eyes or not, or the sexy new paint job. So in 2013, you're going to see me take a more simple approach. I know it's been a while since I put a video out. I've been dealing with some health issues with my shoulder, so hopefully they'll get rectified soon. I've got a new camera on the way. Look for more coming on this channel. Have a happy new year, everybody.